Hey, beautiful souls of Hope4Her. Imagine this. You're in a room full of people, your coworkers, your family, maybe even your closest friends, and you have something to say, something important, something that could shift the entire conversation, solve a problem, or even inspire someone. But then, you freeze. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and that little voice in your head whispers, "What if they don't care? What if I sound stupid?" So, you stay silent. Sound familiar? Here's the shocking truth. Studies show that 75% of women in the US admit to holding back their opinions in professional or personal settings because of self-doubt or fear of judgment. That's 3 out of 4 of us, silencing ourselves when our voices could change the game. But here's the good news. Your voice matters more than you think. Empowerment for women starts with finding your voice. And today, I'm giving you 5 simple, life-changing ways to speak up and be heard, whether it's at work, at home, or in your community. These aren't just tips. They're tools to build women's self-confidence and help you overcome the fear of speaking. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to speak confidently and make your mark. So, grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's dive into why your voice is your superpower and how to use it starting today. Let's kick things off with the easiest, most powerful way to unlock your voice. Starting small. You don't need to transform into a public speaker overnight. Empowerment for women is about taking tiny, manageable steps toward finding your voice. Think about it. How often do you hold back because you're waiting for the perfect moment to speak? The truth is that moment doesn't come unless you create it. Starting small is how to speak confidently without the pressure of perfection. Here's the deal. A 2022 survey by the American Psychological Association found that 62% of women felt a surge in confidence after expressing themselves in low-risk situations, like chatting with a friend or suggesting something casual at work. It's not about grand gestures. It's about building women's self-confidence, one sentence at a time. Every time you speak up, even in a small way, you're training your brain to see your voice as valuable. So what does small look like? It could be saying no when your boss asks you to stay late again, even if your voice shakes. Or maybe it's sharing a quick thought in a group text like, "Hey, I think we should try pizza instead of tacos this time. What do you all think?" These moments might feel insignificant, but they're the foundation for overcoming fear of speaking. When you start small, you lower the stakes. There's less room for that inner critic to scream, "You're not good enough." Instead, you get a win, a nod, a smile, a good idea, and that fuels your courage for the next time. Over weeks, those baby steps turn into strides. Pick one safe space. Choose a low-pressure situation, like coffee with a friend or a casual family dinner. Prepare one line. Think of something simple to say, like, "I'd love to watch a comedy tonight. Any suggestions?" Say it out loud. Even if your voice wavers, push it out. The act of speaking is the win, not how it sounds. Celebrate it. Afterward, give yourself a mental high five. You did it. Meet Sarah, a 34-year-old mom from Ohio. She used to sit silently through PTA meetings, even though she had ideas bubbling inside her. One day, she decided to start small. She raised her hand and said, "What if we did a bake sale to fund the school trip?" Her voice was shaky, but the room lit up. People loved it. That one sentence led to her leading the fundraiser committee. Now, she's the go-to person for ideas. That's the magic of starting small. It snowballs into confidence you didn't know you had. If you're nervous, practice in the mirror first. Say your line 3 times until it feels familiar. Or try it with a pet. Your dog won't judge. The point is, empowerment for women doesn't require a stage. It starts wherever you are. Whether you're a busy mom, a career woman, or both, this works because it fits your life. So tomorrow, speak one small truth. Watch how it grows. Next up, let's dive into something deeper, knowing your worth. If you don't believe your voice matters, why would anyone else? Empowerment for women isn't just about opening your mouth. It's about owning the value behind your words. Too many of us shrink ourselves thinking, "I'm just a mom," or "I'm not the expert here." But here's the reality. You are enough. Right now, as you are. Finding your voice starts with that truth. A lean-in study revealed that women are 50% less likely than men to negotiate for themselves at work, raises, promotions, even basic respect. Why? We've been conditioned to undervalue our contributions. But when you know your worth, speaking confidently becomes natural. You stop apologizing for your ideas and start standing by them. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. When you remind yourself of your strengths, you silence that fear of speaking. You're not just anything. You're a woman with experiences, skills, and insights that deserve airtime. List your wins. Grab a notebook and jot down 3 things you're proud of. Maybe you organized a killer family holiday, aced a work deadline, or helped a friend through a tough day. Say it out loud. Stand in front of a mirror and say, "I'm proud of this, and my voice matters." It feels cheesy, but it sticks. Carry it with you. Before you walk into a room, whether it's a meeting or a parent-teacher conference, mentally replay one of those wins. It's your armor. Speak from it. When you open your mouth, let that worth fuel you. Say, "I think we should try this," and mean it. Jen, a 28-year-old nurse from Texas, used to let her ideas get steamrolled in staff meetings. She felt like her 2 years on the job didn't stack up to the veterans. One day she sat down and listed her wins. She'd comforted a scared patient, trained a new hire, and stayed late to cover a shift. The next meeting, she walked in with those wins in her mind and said, "I think we need a better shift rotation. Here's why." Her boss paused, nodded, and said, "Why didn't you bring this up sooner?" Now she's the one people turn to for solutions. Knowing your worth flips the script. If listing wins feels hard, ask a friend what they admire about you. They'll see what you miss. And if you're still doubting, fake it till you feel it. Stand tall, speak clear, and act like you belong because you do. This is how women's self-confidence grows, one moment of ownership at a time. You've earned your seat. Now claim your voice. Now, let's talk about a secret weapon you already have: your body. Did you know that how you stand or sit can trick your brain into feeling braver? This is a game changer for overcoming fear of speaking. Amy Cuddy's research on power poses shows that just 2 minutes of standing tall, hands on hips, chest out, can boost your confidence by 20%. That's science-backed empowerment for women, and it's free. Your body and mind are connected. Slouch and you feel small. Stand strong and you feel unstoppable. It's like a shortcut to women's self-confidence. No therapy or pep talks required. When you feel powerful physically, your voice follows. Find your pose. Try the Wonder Woman stance. Hands on hips, feet apart, chin up. Or clasp your hands behind your back and puff your chest out. Time it. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Do it in the bathroom, your car, anywhere private. Feel the shift. Notice how your breathing steadies and your shoulders relax. That's confidence kicking in. Speak right after. Walk into your next conversation, whether it's with your kids or your boss, and let that energy carry your words. Lisa, a 40-year-old teacher from California, used to dread parent-teacher nights. She'd shrink into herself, stumbling over her words. Then she heard about power poses. Before her last event, she stood in her car, hands on hips, for 2 minutes. She walked in feeling taller, spoke clearly about a student's progress, and a parent said, "You're so confident, I trust you with my kid." Now it's her pre-game ritual. Pair your pose with a mantra like, "I've got this," or "My voice matters." Say it in your head while you stand there. And if you're in public, subtle works too. Sit up straight, shoulders back, hands on the table. It's still powerful. American women juggle so much: work, family, life. But this takes 2 minutes and fits anywhere. Your body can unlock how to speak confidently. Try it tomorrow. Let's move to number 4, using I statements. This is how to speak confidently without sparking drama, especially in tricky situations like family talks or workplace tension. Ever notice how saying, "You always ignore me," makes people defensive? Flip it to, "I feel unheard" when we talk over each other, and the whole vibe changes. It's a simple tweak with big impact for women's self-confidence. I statements focus on your feelings, not their faults. A 2023 study found that 68% of women felt more respected and heard when they used this approach. It's empowerment. For women, because it keeps you in control of the conversation, not the conflict. Spot the trigger. Next time you're frustrated, like when your partner forgets the groceries, pause. Shift the frame. Instead of, "You never help," try, "I feel stressed when I handle this alone." Add a request. Follow with, "Can we figure this out together?" It's clear, not accusing. Practice it. Test it in a small moment first, like, "I need a minute to finish this. Can you wait?" Maria, a 32-year-old from New York, used to bicker with her roommate about chores. She'd snap, "You're so lazy," and they'd fight. One day she tried, "I feel overwhelmed when the trash piles up. Can we set a schedule?" Her roommate nodded, and they haven't argued since. Maria says it's like magic, finding your voice without the mess. Write down a few I statements for common scenarios, like "I feel undervalued when my work isn't noticed" for your boss. Keep them handy. And don't worry if it feels awkward at first, it's a skill and you'll get smoother. This works at home, at work, even with friends. It's how American women can speak up without burning bridges. Just pure, calm power. Finally, here's a strategy that doubles your impact. Amplify other women. Empowerment for women grows when we lift each other up. Next time a coworker shares a great idea, say, "I love what Jess said, let's run with it." Or if your friend suggests something, echo it. "Tina's right, this could work." It builds a circle of trust, and soon, they'll amplify you back. A Harvard study found that women who amplify others are 30% more likely to have their own ideas heard later. It's not just nice, it's strategic. Plus, it feels good to support each other, boosting women's self-confidence all around. Listen actively. In your next group setting, really hear what other women say. Spotlight one idea. Pick something smart and say, "I agree with her. Let's explore that." Keep it natural, don't overdo it, just one shout-out per convo is enough. Watch the ripple. Notice how people start paying attention when you speak next. Emily, a 29-year-old from Florida, started amplifying her quiet teammate Sam at work. She'd say, "Sam's idea about the deadline is spot on. Can we do it?" 2 weeks later, Sam pitched Emily's project to the boss, saying, "Emily's got something great here." Now they're both thriving, promotions and all. Lifting others lifted her too. Start with women you trust, friends, sisters, colleagues. It's easier to practice there. And if you're shy, amplify in writing, like a group email. I think Lisa's suggestion is brilliant. It's low-key, but effective. American women face enough competition. Let's build each other up instead. Your voice gets louder when you share the mic. So there you have it. Hope4Her fam. 5 ways to speak up and be heard. Start small. Know your worth. Use power poses. Master I statements and amplify others. Your voice isn't just noise, it's power. It's how you claim your space, inspire change, and live with women's self-confidence every day. Here's your challenge. Pick one of these tips and try it this week. Maybe it's a power pose before your next Zoom call or an I statement with your kids. Then come back here and tell me how it went. I read every comment. If this video spoke to you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with a woman who needs to find her voice. Together, we're building a community where every voice matters. You've got this. I believe in you. See you in the next one.